Inspect the cable to ensure that there is optical fiber and aramid yarn visible at the end out of the jacket. If none is visible, cut back jacket as necessary. Cut the cable of optical fiber to the required length, taking into account any optical fiber spools or optical fiber management requirements. Using scissors or snips, trim the aramid yarn per the manufacturer's instructions. Then braid the aramid yarn. Select the proper size boot for the buffered optical fiber or jacketed optical fiber. This provides support for the optical fiber at the back of the connector, which is important. Slide the boot onto the cable, small end first. Using the buffer removal tool, remove the buffer per the manufacturer's instructions. Clean the optical fiber 2 times with lint-free cloth, moistened in reagent-grade alcohol or manufacturer recommended cleaning solution. Remove and discard rear dust cap on connector if present. Remove and save the front cap. It will protect the finished connector. Prepare the connector for installation per the manufacturer's instructions. Slowly insert the prepared optical fiber strand into the rear of the connector. Allow the strand of glass to enter the connector, followed by the buffer until it seats inside the connector and the glass protrudes from the tip of the connector ferrule per the manufacturer's instructions. Allow connector adhesive to set or secure mechanical connection per the manufacturer's instruction. When used, install and secure the crimp collar using the recommended crimp tool per the manufacturer's instructions onto the aramid yarns per the manufacturer's instruction. This may be a double crimp process. Using a scribe, score the strand of glass where it exits the end of the ferrule. Grasp the scored optical fiber with your fingertips and pull it gently straight in line with the ferrule, away from the optical fiber strand. Use tweezers to remove short optical fiber lengths. Discard the excess optical fiber properly in an appropriate container designed for optical fiber strands. Air polish the end of the connector by holding the end of it against the correct grade of lapping film and making circles against the paper. Do this while holding the paper in the air with nothing behind it as it pushes against the optical fiber. Stop when the optical fiber quits making scratching noises against the paper and the sharp scratches widen. Do not over air polish the connector. Some of the adhesive beads need to be left on the tip of the ferrule to ensure a quality polish. Test the connector in the polishing puck for freedom of movement inside of the polishing puck. Clean the polishing puck or remove adhesives from the sides of the ferrule as needed. Using the correct grade of lapping film, make 2 or 3 figure eights approximately 80 what is the UN? 80 microns high to ensure that the optical fiber stub is flush with the adhesive bead. Polish the connector of the lapping film making figure eights or until the adhesive bead is removed and the end of the connector is smooth. Quickly wipe the end of the connector 3 times with a dry, lint-free wipe before the cleaning solution evaporates, leaving a residue on the connector. Visually inspect the connector with a microscope or a video probe for chips, scratches, and damages to the cladding or core. It is desirable to check the end face geometry with a suitable analyzer. If the connector is not cleaned when moving from the first coarse grade film to the second finer grade film, cross-contamination of the lapping film will occur. A poor polish and possible damage to the connector end face may result. Clean the end of the connector with a lint-free wipe that contains reagent-grade alcohol or manufacturer's recommended cleaning solution. If the connector is fractured or over-polished, the connector will need to be replaced, requiring the installer to start over.